On question number 4, we're going to approach that just like we did question 3. So we're going to graph y equals negative 0.25x plus 1.3 and y equals 0.5x plus 3.9. And then we graph that on Desmos and look at where they cross. X is negative 3.5. We'll round it to, because it says round to the nearest tenth. So that's our answer. On number 5, we just want to write our two equations here, kind of like we did in question number 3 and 4, but it's a word problem. So drone A is 8 feet above the ground and is going straight up at 2 feet per second. Now, the one thing I should say is we want to use D and T on here, so my distance is 8 plus 2t. Now, my second equation says drone B is 20 feet above the ground and it's descending at 3 feet per second. Well, notice my first choice is just my first equation. Well, the only thing is I use a symmetric property, and I'm going to say 2t plus 8 equals d. So we definitely want to choose that one. Now, we don't have a slope of 5 on any of them. And we do have a slope of 3, but notice the third choice is written differently. They have d and t. They have that in standard form. Well, is my first equation, if I add 3t to both sides, I get d plus 3t equals 20. So I should have my third choice also. And then if I do my fourth choice, if I subtract 20 from both sides, but then I'd subtract negative 3t one time. So it would be d minus 20 equals negative 3t. That's not the same. And how about 3t plus 20? Well, no, because if I add 3t, well, it'll have negative 3t plus 20, don't I? So the slope has to be negative. So that's not going to work for that fifth choice, only 2 of them. On question number 6, we're going to replace x and y in our equation. Write your number first. Some of you were writing the number second and really getting confused. So I'm going to say negative 3x plus b equals negative 5. Why did I say x? I meant a. Sorry about that. Negative 3a plus b equals negative 5. Second one, negative 3a minus b equals negative 7. This one is set up. I didn't tell you how to solve it, but we're going to use elimination here because they're nice columns, and notice my b's are going to cancel when I add them. So I get negative 6a and b minus b is 0, and we get negative 12. Divide both sides by negative 6. A is going to be 2. Now let's use our first equation and let's solve for b. So in our first equation, a is 2, so we're going to say negative 3 times 2 is negative 6 plus b equals negative 5. We add 6 to both sides. B equals 1. And there's your answer. A is 2 and B is 1.